What's going on? TK coming at you. And not too long ago, I made a video about the viral nature of Patti LaBelle's pies back when that was, you know, interesting to the black community. And within the consumer base, black people on this planet are constitute over $1 billion cumulatively. So no matter what people think about us individually, our melanin is attractive, sought after, and is a commodity. Our organs are traded and reason for attack. And our dollars are actually spent and are powerful enough to sway markets when it comes to fiat currency. So I used the Patti LaBelle pie example on how the consciousness of the black community focuses on nonsense and things that have zero financial literacy or business unity. Because think about pooling the same resources in a chamber of commerce within business where entrepreneurs work on one accord and sway markets the same way we sway consumer markets. That would create a financial tipping scale statistically where those dollars would not funnel out of our community with one change of hand. You know, if we begin to emulate the Asian community or the Jewish community, where dollars change hands 7 times before it leaves the community. So economic empowerment is the least in the economic sector where the most currency is exchanged. Now that's a horrible upside down triangle. So fixing it is of importance. And the viral nature of nonsense that have zero addition to life and the propagation of negativity that helps no one is the only things that we focus on. So I tried to use the pies as a comparison to financial literacy going viral, because in our community especially, we're manipulated with our vision, and our perception is narrowed to the point where everyone thinks there's no options. Their communication and their speak and their vibrational patterns are in the realm of, well, there's nothing else. And we tend to fall prey to the victimization that comes with merchant laws that only apply to corporations. And we find ourselves on the wrong end of labor exploitation in prisons. So realistically, in order to have a mind shift and get our people to wake up and empower themselves financially, we have to participate economically within the new economy. And that economy is being paved by Bitcoin, by gold, by silver. And those are the areas in which our people lack the most. So just the determination to focus on those assets instead of bragging about paper liabilities could shift economic spheres. But I'm suggesting that we go further and we go beyond that. And now we step into actually multiplying assets, not only being asset centric, but participating in franchise payment programs that actually pay us for our time and leverage, okay, so that as a community, those same dollars transferred to gold, silver, and Bitcoin and then multiply. And then we have the ability to become captains of industry and flip the paradigm of slavery, debt, and indentured servitude, which is what I call the matrix lie that we live in. So that's a personal choice. Financial insurance is always a personal choice. But our people close their mind, which then closes their wallets to this concept. We can't seem to open the door to the new economy. You know, the economic paradigm shift that's taking place right now, or I should say that already has taken place, essentially place only a certain few in the winning circle. Because not very many of us are participating. There's not many dark skin, melanated skin that participate in gold, silver, and Bitcoin. And the very few that do participate are not doing it from a conceptual participation standpoint. When I say that, I mean there's a lot of clique circles that regurgitate and throw up nonsense that has nothing to do with individual empowerment. So I'm not talking about top up pyramidal success of one person that you emulate, or that you celebrity, not a word, I was going to say celebrity. You know, you turn that person into a celebrity, and you emulate that one person who was able to recruit 10,000 people within a leverage-based payment system associated with gold or silver, right? And that's what our community does. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is individual empowerment financially from each person that participates. Because decentralized assets within an open source platform allow anyone to join the level playing field, guys. Bitcoin gives you financial freedom on an open level playing field. So anyone has the ability to put more in and get more out. All you have to do is participate in Bitcoin fractional reserve banking. Now, I've been working hard to educate people on this concept for an extended period of time. And to say I get almost no response is an understatement. You know, I use comparison analysis to say this person in the same company, the same platform, using the same Bitcoin bank, has made $1 million in 70 days and is now flying on private Lear jets and is making $80,000 a day, right? And that doesn't draw the participation factor within recruiting, right? That doesn't vibrate very well with people. Okay, so let's go to the lower end of where I'm at $150 a day, right? In the same platform. And that still doesn't generate vibrational response where people say, I want to duplicate. I see there's a method and there's a process, and let me get into implementation. No. So we as a people are mentally defeated. First, we go through these evolutionary phases of mental control, and we don't seem to get past it. So this video is just simply a call to point, a call to action to point towards what our problems are and provide a solution to the same problem. The problem is engineered scarcity. The problem is lack within the fiat monetary system. The answer is opting out of fiat and switching to Bitcoin, gold, and silver, not through retail, but through franchise leverage-based payment systems that allow you to get paid for your energy, your time, and at the same time, multiply assets. So I'm using 7 different income sources, 3 in gold, 3 in Bitcoin. Okay? So that diversity and then a wide investment portfolio gives the depth and the range. It just takes time and dedication to build, because we're not coming into it with a lot of cash. We're coming into it with small salaries, small amounts of cash, and we're stair-stepping. We're using dollar cost averaging and we're building. Okay? So that's the methodology that I try to teach, is take the returns from the investment that you joined and put it back into the program, and then build over time to higher levels within the program so that you give yourself a raise. I'm not going to stay at $150 a day, because all of the investment returns I put back in actually give me a raise. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I'm trying to make an effective point in terms of a viral nature in financial responsibility owned by individuals. Because there is a better way. There is a solution and an answer. But that means that every individual has to choose to participate. Oh, I don't have. You can borrow and still get started at the lowest level and work your way up to level 7. And get to the point where you're earning 3.5 Bitcoin in one platform. You're earning $2,000 a day in the other platform. You're earning $100 a day in the first platform. There's a methodology. There's a process.